Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki, or Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. Well, that looks like a Orochi. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Was it Yamato no Orochi? Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Oh, are we just into it? Or is this the intro still? Gosh, this was a PS2 game? It looks... I guess it must have been tail end of PS2, but it looks real good. This makes me miss Viewtiful Joe. Okami. Begin story. Swipe down. Click down on D-pad. Okay. That takes a surprising amount of time to save, considering this is a PlayStation 5. Oh, well, hello everyone. I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome to Okami. This is one of those games. I don't know why it took me so long to play this. Oh. Okay, so if I don't press anything, it gets bored of me. Well, I mean, the reason I never played it originally was because I didn't have a PlayStation 2, and I think this was exclusive. But then it came out on the Wii, and I had that, but why didn't I play it? I don't know. Filter. Heavy, light, normal. Okay. Oh, okay. And now, between, well, the cameo that was in Astro Boy and the announcement of a sequel to this game, I figured, why not now? Why not play it now? And wouldn't you know it, Sony's capitalizing on the moment because this thing was on sale for like $5. And I mean, you can't ask for better than that, I suppose. This game's probably worth more than that, to be honest. Also, apparently this is a long game. I was reading it's like a 30 to 40 hour game. Oh, that's how you say it. But it gives just the little intro and the style. It really gives me vibes of like Chibi Robo and Viewtiful Joe. Okay, we're getting our credits in the intro. Oh wait, are we just gonna get the whole thing again? Oh wait, this one's different. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. Wow. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Also a little bit of Tales of Symphonia in the style. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave... Oh, it is Orochi. A fearsome cave-dwelling beast. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Now, the wolf's name is Amaterasu, right? As in, like, god of the sun? When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. Oh, maybe not. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. I thought the wolf's name was Amaterasu. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Man's got Wind Waker proportions. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. So one of the heads is more important than the others, given the plumes. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Oh, every head has a different style. Never mind. The spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Oh, I like this. I do like the painting style, I guess, of the storytelling. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Oh. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi, oh, god of the moon, and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Oh. Is this a legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Well, they look alive. Oops, Dum Dum unleashed the monster. Oh, it has like a samurai helmet. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. So what was the plan here, man? What is Orochi's body? It's just like a lump. Or is it like currently stuck inside a massive, like a seal? Spooky. What was that? A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Purple-haired lady? Oh, her eyes are awesome. Wood sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We've never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. So Amaterasu is not the wolf, but rather... I guess they'll explain it all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. So, the dog is Shiranui, but is also Okami. And Amaterasu is the kind of mother god? Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Oh no, it is okay. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Wait, her butt's exposed? What? Why? Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. She got a peach butt. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Okay, she's ticklish. Weird. Ooh, what on earth? Jiminy Cricket, is that you? You again? This is our local pervert. What am I looking at? Ah, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Okay, but why though? Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shiranui. Oh. Oh, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkamaru, against you. What's that growling sound? The hairstyle is so jiggly, reminds me of Ed, Edd and Eddy. And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Huh? Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. What can happen while you're taking a nap? Oh. Why do my, like, big motions make plants? Okay, I guess it wants me to go in here. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L1 changes your point of view. Oh, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Ooh, why are those inverted? How do I... Can I not do anything? Humiliated praise. Oh, that's gonna drive me insane. Alright, well, next time I find out if it saves. Oh. Who likes... Ugh, it's inverted in every possible way? No, wait. Now it's fine? No, it's still not fine. Ugh. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. We'll put shortly, you can save your progress here. Now, let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. The hard disk drive. Yes. Okay, I have to change the camera. It's ugh. Yeah, Sakuya's design was interesting. The butt cleavage was... I don't know that I've ever seen something like that. Okay. This. The load times are so bizarre. Are the characters spinning on top... Are they... They must be characters in the actual game. Help and options. Options. Camera control. I think I want to invert both. Yeah. Let me invert both of them. And see if that's right.
Okami.
River of the Heavens. I mean, I guess it's a PS4 game running on a PS5, so it's not going to be... Oh, that's much better. Okay. Actually, wait, do I want... No, I only want to invert... That's crazy, you can't change the settings in-game, but I guess it's an old game. It's not... It might not have been feasible at the time to be able to change settings like that on the fly. Although, if it's just the camera, why wouldn't it? So I want to change... Y is vertical, X is horizontal, right? I hadn't made a graph in a long time. Okay, oops, I want camera. Wait, why did it switch back? Wait, is X? I think it's X I want to invert. Okay. Do I have to do that every time I start?
Okami.
Or maybe once I save one time, it'll permanently be... So I inverted X. Is that the right... Okay, I think that's what I want. Yeah. Okay, that's exactly what I want. Can I save again? And hopefully that sticks. Wait. This doesn't feel like I... Did I... I'm so confused. Hold on, I gotta mess with this until it's right. Oh. You can do it from here. You just click... Okay. So... Now let me figure out... Exit options. Yes. Why wasn't it saving, though? Okay, I think that's what I want. Yeah, okay. That feels much better. Jars? Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press square to bust them with your head. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Oh, wow. Old style coins. Wait. Is this how I want the camera? I don't know why it's so weird. Let's see. Maybe it wasn't even saving before. Wait, it's not actually changing. Am I losing my mind? It's one of those things I've been doing so many times I've lost track of what's correct. Oh, hold on there. Furball, get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump. And press X again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Oh. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Also, this weird filter is kind of starting. So let's see. Light, maybe? It's getting a little motion blurry. Let me see how it looks light. Doesn't really look like it changed very much. Maybe because we're in a weird area. You obtained Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Okay. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Are you one of the pieces? Oh wait, my jumps are spring, but my leaps are fall? River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? And I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? So it's this way, though. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Dragon. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Ah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R1 to hold the brush, then square to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Oh, okay. Oh, dragon! Cool looking dragon, too. Yomigami. Oh, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Oh. Does that say Yamagami? Oh, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? It would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Yomigami. Learn how to use rejuvenation. Was it just... Ah. Huh? Somebody used a celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking? Mayhaps. Yeah, we got this already. Nobody could pull off something like that. Oh, I actually had to... So I have to remember what he just did. I didn't realize there was a drawing element to this game. That's fun. Wait, why was I just glowing? What was that? Oh, if you hold it, you run faster? Or is it just, I'll smash anything I walk into? Is this right? Oh, whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Oh, weird. This is cool. Let me out. I guess I can't go that way. Is there anything like off the side that I want to... You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Too bad I broke one already. Oh, the glow is just if I start running for a while. Oh. So they do respawn if I get far away enough? Is that what it is? Oh. They don't seem to be dropping anything else, so I guess we'll leave. 700 yen. Oh, we're not done yet. Never mind. What's with the horses? The, like, wood horses. What were the characters that they mentioned at the beginning? There was Nagi and Nami. Was that it? Are they going to come into play in some important role or something? Ooh. You obtained Stray Bead. Find all the scattered beads and get a special reward. Uh-oh. Well, that's probably going to need a guide. What was that? Is this my drownometer? Okay, maybe. Don't tempt fate with that. You can't break the rock or the tree. You can't jump out of the water. You can only propel yourself forward a little faster. More secrets. You consume dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Okay. Yeah, what's the full name of it's Yamato no Orochi? Is it Yamata or Yamato? I don't remember. Or Yamato. Oh wait, there's something here. Dumplings. I guess you really need to like linger for a second whenever you break a pot. It seems like it takes a second to register the collecting of it. Ooh, cool statue. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First river of the heavens and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The guys sure didn't do much to protect this place. Can I make the sword better? I knew it! You can handle a brush. Now try again. Draw more carefully. And make sure you're right in front of the statue. Oh, okay. I didn't have the right prompt yet. Yep. Cool. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... Is it a mouse? Oh. Is it a mouse with a sword? Oh, it is! This little mouse with a sword! Or, not a mouse, a shrew of some kind? Tachigami. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time. With all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Someone gave me a brush technique and this one's giving me a sword. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. Oh. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. You call that a line? Use the brush like a sword. Slice it with a single straight line. So, maybe I have to... Ah. Wow. I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. I mean, Amaterasu. I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Yeah, it's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. What a magnificent statue. Legendary hero Nagi. I always wanted to draw him. So if I do... Oh, cool. Okay, so it's a fixed... It breaks a fixed way no matter what. I just wanted to know. Where were we even looking during that cutscene, though, where we cut the boulder? Can I cut the torch? Oh, I can. I can't cut the statue, right? Okay. Ah, cool. Oh. I didn't realize I would be cutting the tree. What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know the divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the square to use its power against them. Look, Amy. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. This is... You obtained ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Ooh, that guy got obliterated. Ooh, lots of yen. Damage, time, money. Oh, you get a bonus for... It's. Oh, it is kind of like Viewtiful Joe. Did I get a Viewtiful rating? So, all the combat is through drawing. Huh. Well, no, I guess not all of it, but you need to do the finishing moves. The way they come down is very... Well, I guess Twilight Princess was after this, so... But they do remind me of the guys that attack it. Does the tree turn to face me? Weird. The, Twilight... or monsters. Can I not? No, I guess you can't go over. It has to be horizontal. You consumed cabbage. Thick and fibrous vegetable. Fills astral pouch a little bit. That's weird. You consumed ginseng. Oh, I thought it was a carrot. Roots bursting with nutrients. Fills astral pouch a little bit. Oh, potato. Okay. Dry but satisfyingly flavorful. Lupine and Divine. Earn a cherry tree rank for each item in the results screen. Oh, okay. Wait. Where was it? There's like a ink pot. Oh, it's not infinite? Oh, these are the techniques. Oh, green imp. Rude monkey-like creatures that harass and tease humans. When frightening the locals or causing outbreaks of disease, troublemakers are proven to be the bane of humanity. Said to hide in gloomy places, they are portrayed as flautists. Okay, they play the flute. Oh, okay. I thought there was like... Oh, this tells you which ones you... Oh, that's very good. Oh, and it tells you how many in each area. Oh, there's a lot of areas. Okay, that's good to know. I was thinking maybe the foods I'm picking up would also be part of the journal. Like, you've collected 6 of 100 different foods. Is this to leave the whole area or just to leave... Ah. Okay, well, we're going to make our way back and then, I guess, restore the village. That's what we're doing with the villager fruit thing. don't know, but this is fun. The filter, the visual filter, I'm just assuming that's because we're in this place, and once we leave, it'll be a little less harsh in the eyes, but if not, I'll just have to get used to it. But, yeah, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then... Wait, had an idea. Maybe the filter settings, light, hard, maybe I'm thinking backwards. Maybe when they say light and hard, it means how sharp the image is going to be. Let's just see how it looks. No, in fact, it doesn't look any different. Okay, well, yeah. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.